Hey guys, this is Kyle McNeil and welcome to 2016. And I have something today that I want to share with you that I think is going to make you smile, if not laugh. And at the same time, it's an incredible lesson about what it takes to get results. And it's based on some amazing things that I've learned over the last few years from some amazing places. And so I have a video that I took a few days ago, and it's a good video. It's funny, and I can't wait for you to see it. But first, I need to set the scene. So I have a question. How many times in your life have you had a goal, something that you wanted to achieve, and it didn't come together? I know for me, I've been that kind of a guy. I've had many goals in my life. I remember when I was growing up, I played hockey, and it was usually in the last little bit of the summer months, the time to train and get into great shape. It was only the last few weeks or the last 2 weeks before tryouts that I'd really get motivated and start doing things. And I had a pretty good hockey career in a way, and I maybe had some good things happen, but at the same time, I always in the back of my mind, I wonder, what if I would have been really on it through the whole summer and really trained and boom, 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 got better, 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 and just climbed. And so I have something I want to share with you because there are ways to get results and there's some amazing things that we can do. And this is one of them. But first, I need to share this story with you. So my wife and I, we do this meeting and it's called the pendulum pusher. The pendulum pusher is based on some amazing things we learned at an event where they're teaching about how you create results in your life and what you need to do to facilitate that. And there's so many things I've learned that it's just been amazing. This is one. So the pendulum pusher is based on this. With the pendulum, it flows back and forth, right? Pendulum, boom, boom, boom. People in their life, and this is something that Brandon Broadwater teaches and has shared with me, and I'm so grateful. I remember being at events and still being at events, and I just love when he teaches about this. He talks about how you have this desire to get a result in your life, but something maybe on this side of the pendulum. And he said, well, what does it take to make those things happen? Well, in the context of our goals, the things, we're at the start of a new year, people have got a lot of goals. And what does it take to happen? Well, it's going to take some simple, small steps to get there. What's the old saying? That you eat an elephant one bite at a time? Well, this helps take that into account. And I love it so much. So my wife and I have this meeting, pendulum pusher, and we're pushing the edges on things we're doing so that we can push more pendulums in different contexts of our life that matter to us. And we thought, well, if we're going to do this pendulum pusher, and it's based on some really cool principles we learned at the event Master Your Power Within, we thought, you know what? If we're going to do this, we need to have a way to be motivated so that this is going to create results. So we thought we need to do something. And in the past, I've done stuff like I don't get peanut butter for 24 hours, and I love peanut butter. If anybody knows me closely, a friend, a former roommate, family, I love peanut butter. It's one of the things I love. So I thought, if I don't do XYZ, I don't get peanut butter. And I've also done, and Annelisa and I have done, times where if we're late for a meeting, maybe our pendulum pusher or a meeting like it, we will do a buck a minute. And this is something that I've also seen done with the Higher Laws Company and ways to help people that are crewing events and helping out behind the scenes. Buck a minute if you're late. That way people are like crazy motivated. Like people are never late. Buck a minute. It's amazing. So we thought, well, those are some options. And Annalisa said no, and I could tell she wanted to do something maybe a little more fun than that or a little different. So we started brainstorming and we came up with a motivator around a cousin to the funky chicken. If you remember the funky chicken, funky chicken, right? Classic dance move at weddings at the tail end of the celebration. Well, there's a cousin to the funky chicken, and he's called the strutting turkey. Now, it's a long story, and maybe if you want more details, I can share it with you another time. But the strutting turkey is something that is amazing, and he's a little more funny looking kind of guy. And you gotta move. Anyways, you're gonna see it because somebody actually did the strutting turkey. I got permission to share this with you, and this is a motivator that we use if we don't make our meeting, which we call pendulum pushers, this could be any meeting you have or any goal you have. If you're late, what's your motivator so that you're gonna make it? This is what we do, and I have live footage from just this week where my wife Annelisa was late for pendulum pusher, and on her own accord, I actually got a text message. She texted me and she said, "I'm on my way home, and I'm getting ready to do the strutting turkey." So I want to share this with you, and this is so cool because it shows how committed she is to our goals together, and it's a way to make your goals more solid so they don't fall off the radar. This is a way to stay committed to that which you desired in the midst of a crazy day or a crazy week. And this stuff works. So I want to show you what my wife is so amazingly willing to do to keep our goals alive. And I love you so much, Annelisa. This is an amazing, amazing example, and I hope you get a kick out of it too.
What is that? Why are you doing the strut turkey?
You see that slide? I'm at the corner.
Why did you do the strut turkey?
Your dog because I was fulfilling on a promise.
So I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope it's a good lesson of how we can take the little thing, or take our goal, the thing we desire, and to break it down into a little thing, which a lot of times we do, without that additional piece on there of what if I don't do this? What's the consequence? I'd rather have a right now little bit of pain than a lot of pain later because I was lazy or I didn't stay committed or I have a tendency. And this for me has broken that pattern in so many ways. It's been awesome to break patterns that don't serve me and to create new ones. It's just been a gift. So I hope that you can take this and it can be a gift for you as well. And I encourage you to take it and to do that and find a way to apply this. What's one thing right now that you're working on that you could apply this on? How could you take a goal you have and apply this idea? And do, whether you're doing a weekly meeting or some kind of time you have set. I know at the event Master Your Power thing, they talk about a bullseye time. Having a bullseye time where you're just locked in, you're focused. How can you take this idea and add that motivator on in the mix? If you do this, you're gonna have an amazing amount of results beyond what normally happens. So I encourage you to do that. I hope you've enjoyed this video and you got a little laugh and learned some good lessons too. Have an amazing day, and if you'd like to get in touch, feel free. You can send me an email, kyle@higherlaws.com. I'd love to hear about your success and hear how it goes. So good luck, have fun, bye for now.